Jessa awakens to an empty space beside her, the morning sun casting long shadows where Dean should be. Sunlight illuminates dust motes, revealing the haunting absence of Dean. 5 glass apology jars stand ominously on the windowsill, their labels catching the light. A cold sense of unease settles over Jessa as she notices Dean's coat still slung over the chair. A faint buzzing sound rises from the laundry hamper, adding to the unsettling quiet. In the dim light of the apartment, Jessa's hand trembles as she reaches for the jar. The jar opens. Its emptiness, a stark revelation. A single fingerprint of dried blood clings to the glass, a silent scream from the past. Jessa recoils, a mix of horror and morbid curiosity twisting her features. Despite her fear, an irresistible compulsion draws her closer. She stares into the abyss within the jar. The fingerprint, a haunting echo. Jessa stands in her apartment, her fingers working to pry open another jar. A neatly folded note rests inside the jar, bearing a message from the past. "I'm sorry for what he told you." Jessa recognizes the handwriting immediately. It belongs to her deceased mother. A wave of shock and confusion washes over Jessa as she stares at the note. Jessa speeds toward Nora's house, her face wet with tears. She parks the car any way she can and leaps out, desperation etched on her face. The car idles roughly as she rushes toward Nora's front door. She needs answers from Nora, the only one who ever questioned Dean's perfect facade. Jessa pounds on the door, demanding the truth hidden behind Dean's lies. She pauses, listening intently, hoping Nora will reveal what she knows. The door swings open, and Nora's eyes widen, a silent acknowledgement of the storm brewing in Jessa's eyes. Jessa stands frozen, her face a canvas of despair, a harbinger of grim news. With a heart-wrenching sob, Jessa thrusts jars, notes, and chilling fingerprint evidence toward Nora, each item a piece of a shattered truth. The color drains from Nora's face, leaving behind a mask of stark, paralyzing dread as the weight of Jessa's revelation crashes down upon her. Nora moves silently into the kitchen, the quiet amplifying the tension. She returns, her movements deliberate, concealing something within the folds of an old dish towel. Her expression darkens, a shadow of grim resolve settling over her features. She extends the concealed object towards Jessa, the weight of her purpose heavy in the air. The dish towel conceals the object, leaving Jessa to wonder what grim secret it contains. Jessa's fingers delicately trace the dampness, each motion filled with a mix of apprehension and curiosity. As the towel lifts, another glass jar is revealed, its contents hidden from view. A folded note rests against the glass, bearing secrets that promise to shatter Jessa's world. As she reads, the words on the note unleash a wave of horror, transforming her face. The note whispers a chilling confession. "I'm sorry for the first girl, the one before Jessa." Jessa returns to her dimly lit apartment, a sense of unease washing over her as she notes Dean's absence. Her gaze sweeps across the familiar space, lingering on the bed. Nestled among the pillows, a single glass jar sits, catching the faint light. The sight of the jar sends a chill down Jessa's spine. Jessa approaches a jar, its contents a mystery veiled by age and shadow. She opens the jar, revealing a grainy, faded photograph hidden within. The photograph surfaces, a tangible echo from a forgotten past. A younger Jessa smiles back at her, a ghost of joy amidst the fading colors. Her smile is shared with a stranger, a figure lost to time, yet intimately connected. Recognition fails her. The face is a blank slate in the archives of her memory. Jessa holds the photograph, her brow furrowed as she studies its details. Her eyes fixate on a subtle detail within the photo, a man's face barely visible in the background mirror. The face in the mirror reveals itself to be Dean, watching them from afar. An unsettling realization dawns on Jessa as she recognizes Dean's watchful gaze. In the quiet of her apartment, Jessa's world tilts on its axis as she stares at a photograph. The date on the photograph mocks her. March 2007, a past that predates Dean. A chill sweeps over Jessa as the truth hits her, the vibrant color of life fading from her face. Her face pales, a stark contrast to the photograph in her trembling hand. Beneath the photograph, a haunting message reveals itself. A voice echoes, "He knew you before you knew him. He chose you. Now he is hiding again." Jessa's scream shatters the silence, a raw expression of terror. Jessa collapses to the ground, overwhelmed by fear and confusion. Jessa looks up at the photo with a terrified expression. In the apartment, Jessa's blood runs cold as she senses an unseen presence. Her gaze snaps towards the ominous, open closet where shadows dance. A new jar sits silently within, its lid removed, its contents masked by darkness. Jessa takes a tentative step forward, her breath catching in her throat. She strains to see past the gloom, her heart pounding in her chest. The air grows heavy with unspoken dread. Dim light casts shadows on a cluttered table, where a glass jar holds secrets. Dust motes dance around forgotten trinkets inside the jar, obscuring a set of unfamiliar car keys. Beside the jar, a folded note waits, a silent invitation to uncover hidden truths. A voice whispers, "Go where he never wanted you to look." Inside the apartment, Jessa is gripped by terror, her hands trembling as she clutches the keys and a mysterious note. Her heart pounds, a frantic drumbeat against the silence, amplifying her fear. Overwhelmed, Jessa grapples with uncertainty, her mind racing as she tries to decide what to do next. The mystery deepens, casting a shadow over Jessa's already terrified expression. In the obscurity of night, a youthful Dean watches Jessa from afar, years before their destinies intertwine. His gaze, intense and unsettling, hints at a connection yet to be. Jessa is unaware of Dean's presence, walking with an innocent gait. The night deepens, casting long shadows that mirror the hidden depths of Dean's fascination. The scene abruptly cuts, leaving a lingering sense of mystery.